Because today, these kids, there's no magazines.
No, they just put right up there. Look, ready?
And Bo,
Whoa.
the scary thing is, it's much more interactive. It's
Yes.
much more. It's too much.
It's too much.
You
You get
can't
trouble
just
in there.
You can't use your
No,
imagination.
and without using your imagination,
Beyond
you're going to
that.
run dry. You're going to run dry. Because without using your imagination, you're depleting a part
You're
of
right.
your brain.
You're right.
And you're not using a part of your brain. Because I'll be honest, you know what happens? It's called, and this is an old thing we were taught, they were taught, everybody, go too fast. Guess what happens? You crash.
Right.
Medium speed. You know what I always say, Rick? If the highway says 75 mile an hour speed limit, because we've been traveling back and forth to Florida. So there's spots where you can get to 75, these people know. Some people can get 80, certain areas in the world. It says 75, guess what I put on, Rick, so I don't bother anybody? 77.
77.
I'm going to get there a little quicker? Not really. I'm going to get there the way I want, and I'm just a little above.
I respect that. You're not going to bother the other.
No.
You know how many times I talk about this? Is good. We can talk about this. The etiquette of drivers. Okay, it's one of my pet peeves.
Oh, God, in psychiatry, we keep.
I'm sure a lot of you can appreciate what I'm about to say.
Yep.
We all basics. When you learn to drive, we all know you drive on the right and you pass on the left.
Well, Rick, not everyone knows that. I know what you mean, but it seems like you're right.
I'm trying to pass. Speed limit's 60. Somebody's doing 60 now. You can probably do 65.
65, no issues. No issues,
You
Rick.
can't. There's somebody in the passing lane.
Doing 48.
Yeah, like, dude.
Really?
Now I have to pass on the right, which is more dangerous.
Now, Rick, I'm going to come over top. I think you're with me on this. Every time I'm behind one of them with the wife or the kid, I make a side bet. And I say, I'm going to bet you the person in this car is over 75.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
I don't say man or woman. I do too. I feel I let you go first, Rick. Screw you on this one, Pop. Throw him right under the bridge without anybody helping me. Nice toss from the belt, dude. I'm with you on the same thing, Rick. I say it's a woman. And that's wrong of us. But it's a man or a woman, but they're at least over 75. Get a test. You gotta be retested.
I agree. Once you hit a certain age,
Right.
get tested.
Ricky, correct me. Stay with that.
I want you to drive till
you're 103 if you can. Till you get the day off. Woof, right off. Who cares? It's only one day. It's not like you did it for a month. Boom, 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 boom. Not a lot of tickets. So, Ricky, testing.
Right.
You need a license to drive, right, Rick?
Yeah.
Do you need a license to open a business, Rick?
Yes.
Absolutely. You need a tax license, Rick.
You do.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you need a license to operate, other than a car, different machinery that will sail?
Yes,
Okay.
you do.
Rick, do you need a license to just open a convenience store, something stupid, just to make it basic? Okay, we need all of that, right? Well, why don't you need a license to have children? Anybody can get together and have a kid, and then when these kids do all these big things, everybody goes, what's going on? I say, come here, bring me the parents. Manny, Mo, and Muck. That's exactly true. DNA is going to change. A lot of revolutionary things happening later on. Children will be made right, because we can't leave it up to the parents. They don't even know how to think.
Yeah. The whole driving thing really, because I've done a lot of driving.
Yes.
A lot of traveling.
Yep.
All over the country. I've driven in different countries.
They get to see a lot of ways people move it.
I'm very experienced, and it bothers me.
It bothers me. I get violent, Rick. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I wouldn't care if you just stayed over here and go as fast or slow as you want. But if somebody's passing,
let them go.
You just let them
Because you know what? I broke a good watch my wife gave me, man, over this. I'm not only saying that. Yeah, I broke a good watch. Nah, I hit the friggin' steering wheel so hard. So I hurt my, got cut, all because of this idiot. All because of this idiot. And I'll be honest with you, Rick, another thing I can't stand in driving is lay off the horn.
Yeah.
Don't get behind me, hit the horn. I'll tell you what. Call me names. Call me names. I might be interested. Yeah, because if you honk, I might bunk. You know what I mean? I don't know what that means. You just had a rhythm to it. But I don't like, call me. I'd rather see this, Rick. Look. There's something in there, Rick. There's a spirit. There's a hope. There's something. See this? It's ignorant. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. It's just you and the horn.
I agree.
Just you and the horn. I mean, it's ridiculous. It reminds me back in the old days. Rick, do you remember the drive-in theaters?
Oh,
how much fun did you have?
Yeah. Another thing the kids all
have. Bring them back.
That would be a big.
Bring them back.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. First of all, you learn stuff. Quiet. You learn how to shut up so the girl can hear it. You learn respect. You open the door for her, you shut it. You also learn how to have sex in a car. Tight quarters.
Why don't you tell the viewers how it worked in driving theaters?
My way, Rick, was the same as yours. First, you get all dapper down, though. You knew you were going. So you had the car washed twice that day. And the inside 3 times because your friend owed you $5. Now, after you got the car wash, Rick, you felt great. You picked out your clothes you were going to wear for that night. Jeans, nice puffy shirt, kind of a roll-up. If you smoked, you used to put the cigarettes there. Maybe one behind the ear, one earring in, and that meant nothing.
Right.
That meant nothing. Right. One more time.
Yeah.
That meant nothing.
I get you.
See it? Then when we had 2 earrings in later, that also meant nothing. One more time, Rick, watch it. Nothing. Meant nothing, Rick. That's how good of people we were, Rick. Nothing meant nothing. We had fun. Where was that, Rick?
Driving.
Earrings.
Movie theater.
Movie theater. Reason is, now, you're all dappered up, you're excited, you pick her up, she's waiting, her father lets her, looks at you with that stern look. You know that look. Rick, it made you feel good. And he'd say, oh, lower the window. Rick, how'd you do? You lowered it like this, Rick. Watch my hand. You lowered it like this. You didn't do this yet. Not everybody did this yet, Rick. Your father didn't have as much money yet. Right. You had to wait another couple years before you. Your father did this.
Oh, my car's late.
But you did. That's right, till you got a couple dollars and, well, Rick, it ain't like it. So, you roll the window down to 5. Right there's good. By 11. The movie's only an hour and a half. We got to get 9:30. That's it, Rick. You're going to watch the movie. You're right home. He leaves no time for back. You don't even understand the back seat. Well, yes, he does. That's why he's giving you time. Right. Well, now you get in the car that smells good. It's all Armor. Do you remember Armor? All Armor rolled up. It's you get it. You pay. When you come in, there was always that food dispensary spot. Yeah. You go there first, Rick, and you stock up like a little hoarder. You know, you get your $10 out, which $10 back in. You need a truck.
You could eat, yeah.
You need 15 Twizzlers, 2 steak sandwiches, 3 cheese fries, one with twirl Twiz on it. I don't even know what the frig that was, but it had a weird look to it, so I bought it. Yeah. 2 sodas and a water, Rick. $9.75. And the guy's making $4 profit. Yeah. I'm so confused. Now, we pay $5 per. Yeah, the screen was 2,000 feet. But you think you got a big screen at home? You got a little screen at home. Trust me. That's a big screen. Now, you pick a spot you want to sit in. Right. If you get there early, you can get there probably prime choice. If not, you go where you're capable. But it's all pretty good. You're in front of a screen. Now, people are sitting beside you. So the common courtesy is not have the windows down, not talk, and if the windows are down, don't be too loud. A little bit of kissing, nobody cares. Nobody's looking at one. Don't break it. We have respect, and that was most fun. Plus, you also want to see what friends were there, what girlfriend they were with. The exciting time, and then at the end, music would go on, the good songs, and everybody would pull out a little with the wheel, and then go home and we'd have her in by 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it's fun.
I think it was a good time back then, right?
Yeah. And now
I just don't understand how much why there was that much hair on their vaginas.
Now,
I never understood that because that's not an age thing. That's just you didn't care trim this. I never understood that, Ricky. As a what was that, Ricky? College, what is it? When I first got my awarding degree in that, that was something I brought across. I said nobody's saying to shave everything, but let's make us a treatment. Let's keep us beyond the length of your hair on your head.
Yeah, I'm more of a bone.
Yeah, I'm a bone. A little strip of landing ain't bad either, Rick. But when you start doing this, look, Rick. Whoa. I don't know whether I talked to you or it. Both got a mouth and lips. Wow.
Even the movie theaters today. I
went off there for a minute, Rick. I'm sorry.
It's not. They're losing.
There is no. Forget movie theaters. You got Netflix.
Like AMC and.
Why am I going to go there?
Movie chains are not doing well.
I ain't going there
because of technology. Now.
That's right.
Everyone sits at home and watches.
That's right. I'm going to watch Netflix with my wife and not move from the TV with my dog. Why should I have to worry about who's going to come in, throw popcorn on me, and possibly do something stupid or say something stupid? Or smell.
So the event.
I can't stand when somebody smells.
This is actually it's a great idea because of the environment we're in today in 2020. A drive-in movie theater is an excellent idea, and I think it would be a home run because of the
you see why I got these degrees? You see why I got these degrees? But you know what, Rick? That's why we're doing it. Because we're already investing in the whole thing, so don't even try and jump over this. But it's the truth, because I'll be honest, this would be phenomenal. The kids would feel young. You know what? You can even go back to the movies looking a little bit different. I think everybody would be okay with it. Like this is the way it looked back at. It would take a little bit more animation, too, if you will, to make it look 80-ish. Like they did in that Stranger Things, to give another prop. How they did so good to make it look like that. Now they got to work a little diligently more on the movie set to make it look real, like they do in here. Yeah. Because I don't know if you noticed, Rick, this is the 9th studio we've had. Yeah. Rick, I love it. Yeah, but they love us. They keep changing this every time I come. Last week it was blue, now it's like a mint green or something. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. But it's nice to come in and be respected like that. But there's one other problem, Rick, I don't know if you noticed yet. It still sits on the table till today, Rick. And it's going up my because it was in the contract. William Wharton smoked. And when William Wharton writes, everybody listens. That's the guy that signs our contracts. But you know what? Come on, Ricky. It's on the table.
We got another issue?
No, you got it. You just say, what's in it, Rick?
Are you talking about the coffee?
What's it in?
What's it in? It's not in a very respectable for a guy at your stature.
This is what I've been screaming at this son of a bitch.
It's a styrofoam cup.
But you know what he said to me? Come on, Bill. That's right. Bill, you know what? Now wait, hold up, Billy. Guess what he said to me? They're new.
They're new.
That means the old ones, they were washing out, right? They were washing styrofoam cups out.
I think he's being a little...
Rick, they're writing me a check. They're writing me a check, and then they're going like this, Rick, at the bottom, and they're giving it to me the following week. So they, Bill, wait. I quote by Rick.
What are you in the Great Depression?
Rick.
Washing styrofoam
Right,
cups out.
the bottom. Rick, I see them on the bottom. I knew some. I thought they were styrofoam. Make sure they get anything about. Then they put it out like that. It looks brand new for them. Put right underneath it. Get out. So today I saw new bags. They smell to specify.
I'm going to bring you a cup. I'm bringing you a cup next show. I'm bringing you a cup.
I ain't relying. Nah, Rick, you know what it is? I'll tell you what it is, Rick. They know that they're standing there filming, and we're sitting up here, and I don't know why they're jealous, because they get paid more than we do. Rick, what else would you like to talk about?
Well, I noticed you had your red pants on today.
Yes.
Is that because it's the opening of the Philly season?
How did you know that? Yeah. Did you know that? Sports fan I am, from Philadelphia. Yeah. I can't lie though, Rick, because you know me for years, and this will wind up coming up. This won't be fair. I am not a true Phillies fan.
I didn't know that.
I am not, and I'm not going to disrespect anybody. I'm going to tell the truth. Do I like the Phillies? Absolutely. Am I from South Philly? I love them.
Right down the street.
I'm proud to say hello to them as they're going into the car from when I was a kid. Mike Schmidt came over the house and ate breakfast twice. I wasn't there, Rick, but he did. My mom fed him. Nice guy. We played golf twice. That's not it. There's only, and I'll tell you why. Let me rephrase that.
Why are you not a Phillies?
I'll tell you. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. I'm a Phillies fan. I'm not this. Do not call them pinstripes, because there's only one set of pinstripes.
I get you.
And I'm only upset about that. And New York people, you got every right to scream and shout, because Rick's going to do something, and I'm going to work back and forth with him, and we're going to do this about Michael Jordan too. Rick, because that wasn't in the last thing. Ricky, how many rings do the pinstripes have in New York?
They have more than any other team. How many?
26, I believe it is.
It's in the 20s.
Okay, I believe it's 26 or 27.
Yeah.
How many rings does the Phillies have? 2?
I think they have 2.
Who's the oldest team in history?
Actually, it's a good point. It could be the Phillies.
It is.
Yeah.
Who's got the most losses in history?
The Phils?
You got it right, Jackson. So now, I'm not saying nothing wrong. I think I just said a lot. I'm not saying nothing wrong, but the other team does much better. Now, to re-announce that, to make other people understand this Michael Jordan, LeBron James thing,
right,
that's bothering me.
Yeah.
People say, Frank,
let's put an end to that.
Yeah, I'm ending it right now. You know what? You're right, Rick, and I'm done. I said I'm not going to say this to Mikey, and I even promised LeBron. I'm sorry, I'm lying to both of you. I'm telling the truth. You know and I know that they judge people sport-wise by how much money they make. That's number one thing. Jordan, $1.7 billion, $400-something million for LeBron's. I call it an L on LeBron's side right there, and that's not just the initial of your name. That's your first loss. Second one, rings.
Right.
That's got to be the most important thing possible to be a champion. Am I correct?
In my opinion.
Now here's how Michael Jordan said it to me on the 7th hole at number 2 over Pinehurst.
Yeah.
When we were playing on a Wednesday, it was right.
Loves golf.
I love him too, and a little bit of rain that day too. He's a little bit mad. He had a great shot. He dunked it right in. Some ESPN people have that. Rick, he said to me, he said,
plays 36 every day.
Every day, Rick. And guess what? You wouldn't know if he was done. He played 2. He don't even sweat the guys. It's amazing. He said to me, he goes, Frank, I'm confused, Bo. And I said, so am I. He goes, I love LeBron's. He does. They both like each other. You know that. Mm-hmm. But he said, I'm confused because let's do this more your style. That's what I mean. He goes, let's like a psychiatry. Let's go to the corner. Yeah. I said, okay, and I like to do that. You know me. I like to do that, especially when I'm with an athlete. I like to do that. We're taking down the basic simples. And he said, Frank, I went to a chick's house 6 times. I said, what do you mean? He said, I went to a woman's house 6 times with 6 different women. And I got a piece of butt all 6 times. And I said, you know, I never really thought of it that way. He said, now let's hucklebuck. And I know what that means being from the city. Yeah. He says, LeBron's won 11.
Right.
He only got 3.
Right. Yeah.
Money, rings,
yeah,
poo-poo. Hands down.
Yeah.
Unless we're measuring the old Yakaruski, and even there, I know Jordan, we may have a win.
Yeah, you got to give it to Mike.
You got to go. You got it. You got it.
There's going to be people out there.
Yes, and you're supposed to do that.
That's great.
Right. But what did I do though? I did statistics. I didn't do like who you like or who has the better or who that. None of that. I did money. That's what people do at home. Right. I did rings. I think that is the most. I gotta believe that's it, right? And I did. And I did on the abilities. What do you have? How many points or so? You're beat in every direction.
Yeah, I don't care how good you are individually.
Yeah.
if you can't win, because in the game of basketball, it's a team sport. If you can't win the
Right,
ultimate prize,
right, then you can't do it.
how can you be the best?
You're not the best.
Like
You might
how?
be the
Like-
best, but you're definitely not you know why you're not the best? It means you couldn't lead.
Right.
There's something you couldn't do
That's
that the
a
other
good
one
point.
could
There's
do.
that's another part.
That's right. That's a big one, Rick. I think that's biggest. Because guess what? LeBron's is phenomenal. There's no denying the athleticism, but he's never leading.
Well, LeBron does make other guys better.
Yeah. He does. He lead teams,
the
but not like that other
difference
guy.
is- The difference is, I'll even give LeBron this. LeBron is more of an assist guy.
Yes.
He does get
Yeah.
everyone involved.
Yes, he does.
But what I'm talking about, you cannot measure.
Nope.
What Jordan did, just by playing the way he played,
Nope.
everyone around
Yep.
him was better.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Jordan did that. He's going to do this. I got to do this.
I have to bring this up. I had the most amazing man-to-man erection with him, and you can take it any way you want.